Welcome back to Escapement and Watch. Falling Titan here. Today we are thanking Kavar Jewelers for lending this watch into the channel. Check out the description below for their website. They are an elite Seiko authorized dealer and you can buy all of these watches on the website. Now let's begin. Introducing the Seiko 5 Sports SRPG47. Look at this beautiful colorway. There is something special about white and blue. What do you guys think? There is a frenzy behind these watches. Yesterday, we did the 63 mass. Of course, it sold out before it even landed. And yeah, a lot of people calling for it. We can't get enough. But here we have the more affordable non-pro diver. This can be considered a sports watch, SKX lineage, but definitely tailored to be a gateway into the hobby. Seiko making sure watchmaking has a future by attracting a younger audience with these cool colors. The new Seiko 5 lineup is amazing. They have, I don't know how many, I believe it's over 30 different color combinations. I think it's a great way for Seiko to attack the modding community. Seiko's smart, they know we mod. They know there's other companies making millions off their design. They know it. And this is a way to stop that, or at least put a dent in it, because this way you can get an OEM official real Seiko from Seiko with a great price and individuality. There is a Seiko 5 for everyone. That's why Seiko 5s are so beloved. Now, I saw my friend, he had an SKX on his wrist. He's not even into watches. So this case is iconic with that beautiful crown guard. Hugs the crown so nicely, high polished on the top of the shoulder and brushing on top of the lugs. Case finishing is decent, not spectacular like, of course, the 63 masses. We are in a different price category, but we do have that beautiful cushion case, ultra comfortable on the wrist. Now the measurements. This one I got 42.6 in diameter. Thickness of 13.3, so pretty decent, even though it looks very boxy. That's because of the short lug to lug. 45.7 wingspan, and that's with female end links, which is even inside of that lug. So definitely gonna wear great on small wrists. It's just gonna be a little bit high. The bracelet is a big upgrade from Seiko 5s of the past. What do I mean? It just feels more substantial and a lot more comfortable. No ripping hairs, no biting the skin. It still has all the worst specs, as in folded links, hollow end links, and a pressed clasp. So nothing improved there, but the feel and comfort is definitely improved. We do have 4 micro adjusts. All right, and I believe it's pins and collars. I forget. Last time I sized this was a while. Why is this a sports watch? We have 100 meters of water resist push-pull crown, Hardlex crystal, which can take a beating, and of course a dive timer bezel, which feels great, a little bit tinny, maybe I could say a little bit cheap feeling compared to the one we had on yesterday, but of course there is a big price difference. But overall, it's an okay bezel. And I love the new aluminum ring. It has concentric circles and it looks dark royal blue in low lighting. And then when the sun hits it, bright blue. It is a stunning effect. Very nice. I'm a huge fan of the bezel insert. Loving the color. Now the dial and hands. This one is definitely more silver than white, but you can call it a whitish silver. And it does have a textured dial. Looks almost like an AP Royal Oak. So very nice. So when we look at the hands, we see they are beautifully blued when it hits the light right there. It looks fantastic. Of course, they are not heat treated blue, not at this price point, but they look great nonetheless. Remember the 63 mass video? I was saying maybe the hands should be blue. Well, here they are. They're blue on a white silver style with that blue bezel insert. and I think it is a great color combination. Let me know your opinion in the comments section. Now we do have a day date window. This Seiko 5 is actually a true Seiko 5, water resist, tough case and bracelet, day and date, recessed crown at 4 o'clock, and automatic. I believe that's all 5. Yep. Sometimes you get a Seiko 5 that doesn't meet all the requirements. See, 3 o'clock crown. Now, why do we love the Seiko 5? It is a gateway drug into this hobby, and Seiko knows that. So what did they do? Of course, they made a see-through case back so people who are new to the hobby can see all the mechanics working and be fascinated. This one will definitely get you into the hobby. My first mechanical was a Seiko 5, a 37mm. I forget the code, but I'll look it up. But yeah, that one got me into the hobby for mechanicals, and definitely this will do the same. Now, the price. This thing is $295 USD. Ultra affordable. Good job, Seiko. So when you try to attract a new audience, you definitely want to be on the affordable side. And this watch accomplishes that, and it looks great. It is such a fun summer watch. Now let's check it out next to its brethren, the legendary Seiko Astron. And believe it or not, the Astron is smaller, I think by 0.2, but I have to confirm that later. Man, look at these two beauties. Definitely getting more of a silver vibe from the Astron. Oh yeah. See, look at that lug to lug. So short versus so long. Definitely gonna wear amazing on the wrist. That's the trick of the SKX or the new Sports 5. Here it is on my 6.5 inch wrist. And yes, it does wear amazing. Of course, no question there. Only thing is, it's gonna be a little bit high because it has that boxed stout look, but it's actually only 13mm, but still wears tall on the wrist. I've had 13mm watches like, okay, the 63 mass, which sits ultra low on the wrist, and it's such a big difference. So 13mm versus 13mm, and such a huge difference. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's do the weight. Okay guys, I'm just gonna keep the tags on. It's such a tangled mess. Just minus 1 gram. Okay, so 167. Now that is definitely a heavy weight, especially when you consider there is hollow end links and hollow links and stamped parts at the bottom there and the clasp. So very top heavy. That's why I actually modded this Dream SKX for myself. Check out this video. This is titanium. So everything is OEM parts except for the case and crown. And it completely changed the wearability of the SKX. No longer feels top heavy, ultra comfortable, and I put it on the Arnie strap. And this video is not about this, but since they are brothers, I wanted to show it. Okay, let's check it out on the time grapher, but this time we have the 4R36, an entry-level Seiko movement hack hand wind automatic, 24 joules, 41 hours of power reserve, and it is a low beat 21.6 VPH. All right, and so far we're not getting two good numbers here, 15, 14, 15, 15, but look at that beat error, 0.0 milliseconds in beat error, and a strong amplitude of 284. Okay, we're gonna do 8 rounds dial up and 8 rounds 12 down. So this one's a little bit fast, and 13, 13, going up again to 14. This is still within spec. I believe the factory spec is plus 25 minus 15. All right, still 0 beat error and a strong amplitude, plus 14, 8th and final round, plus 14. Ooh, that's a fast one. Okay, let's check out 12 down. Now, these movements are gonna slow down. From my experience, the 4R and the 6R, they do slow down after a month or two. So getting them a little bit fast is what you want, but maybe not that fast. But look at this. 12 down is the position your watch is gonna be in the most. And look at these numbers. +2, +1, +1, and we did get an amplitude dip at 258. So that powerful amplitude we saw on dial up is also going to decrease, because once these movements calm down, they do lower in amplitude, and I just wound it 1,000 times, so it has a lot of energy. But on the wrist, it's definitely going to be more calm, and it's going to be more this number on the wrist. Ooh, look at this. Man, 0.0 milliseconds in beat error, +2, 0, +1, and the 8th round, +1. All right. So if you want to average them out, it's going to be about +7 a day on the wrist. Okay, there is the Lume shot, and of course, Seiko Lumebrite does not disappoint. Yep, nothing to complain about here. Fantastic Lume. Here she is in the low light situation, and look at that legibility, those beautiful blued hands catching the light. What do you guys think of this colorway? And I forgot to mention, it is limited edition, but not really, because they're making 11,000 of them. So that is a huge number. Basically, they're gonna make it for 1 year and stop. So limited, it's debatable. So if you want one, you're definitely gonna be able to get one. But just for reference, we got about 10 of them and they all sold out. So of course we're gonna get more. There's 11,000 of them. So check the website, buy yours today. It's a gorgeous summer watch. Definitely a fun, affordable piece. If you're looking for a beater, you don't want to damage your expensive pieces, maybe you own an Astron, definitely consider one of these. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.